to the left on top of the hill for Nassau. And then the view is even get better when we're going to make a turn to the right. When you are going to have a look on the left hand side, you're going to have a very beautiful overview over Otrabanda, our second. Normally I do say to the cruisers there's also your ship, but today no ship at the Beacon Pier. And then we're going to drive over the high Juliana Bridge. The Juliana Bridge, our latest bridge, built in 1974, made out of steel, manufactured in the Netherlands, shipped in 50 pieces to Curaçao, mounted over here, the highest bridge of the Caribbean. It's 185 feet, 57 meters high. And on the right, the view is going to be even get better. So over here to the right, a very beautiful overview over our old town capital city, Willemstad. So over here on the right hand side, Otrabanda again, our second historical district, with houses out of the 18th century. Sit in a bay. Of course, our famous floating Queen Emma Batoon Bridge, and on the left hand side, the colorful houses, our famous waterfront. Our harbour entrance is pretty deep waters. The harbour entrance is about 90 feet, 30 meters deep, so that's why also the big cruise ships can dock into the harbour entrance. To the left, for the people that missed it, on top of the hill, Fort Nassau. And also on the left, looking down, you're going to see a building with solar panels on top of the roof. Behind it, there's a green ship, and that is a Royal Dutch Naval base. And when we continue driving a little bit further, also to the left, you're going to see a part of our container harbor. We really needed to have the Juliana Bridge, we really needed to have a fixed connection, because the floating Batoon Bridge, that wasn't enough anymore, because of the increased shipping and increased traffic. Curaçao is located into the complete southern Caribbean Ocean. Over here, when you're looking over here on the right hand side, you do see the southern shoreline. And from the southern shoreline, we are located only 40 miles, 65 kilometers north of Venezuela, South America. Sometimes when the sky is clear of the ocean, we can even see the mountains of Venezuela, so close by we are. Our sister islands are Aruba. Aruba is located 48 miles to the west, 77 kilometers to the west. And we do have Bonaire. Bonaire is located 25 miles, 40 kilometers to the east, the so-named ABC kilometers. We do have a population of 150,000 people, with 50 different nationalities, and we all do live peacefully together. Actually, on Curaçao, we do have 4 historical districts. We do have Punda, very structured. Easy to see if the enemy was inside, was also building. Couldn't expand, and then Otrabanda has been built. Otrabanda isn't structured at all. But the city walls of Punda were demolished in 1864. The city was finally able to expand more to the southeastern part of the island. Fresh fruit, vegetables, souvenirs and other local products made on the island. So these days over here to the left, the market outside, which is normally into the round market. The fresh fruit and vegetables over here to the local people.
Really?
So over here to the left, the floating market. And then we're going to drive over the Wilhelmina Bridge. The Wilhelmina Bridge, built in 1928. It used to be a drawbridge, but because this part of the harbor to the right, Baaigat, doesn't have any function longer, it became a fixed connection between Punda, the oldest part from our island, and also Schalo, our 4th historical district. Schalo, that is one long street with houses out of the 18th, 19th and 20th century. So what our a monumental foundation does. Every time they buy an old house, they renovate it and then it does get a new destination. Mostly in Schalo at our government institutions and business offices. But first I'm going to show you on the left hand side at the corner of this street a beautiful mural made by a local. Past there was no electricity. The terrace in the center of the house, it had to create shade to keep the living areas cool. The bedrooms were always located on the northern part of the house because we do have the northeastern trade wind. Kitchens were always on the back side to keep the bad smells out of the house. You're also going to see some art over here coming up to the left. Art is also a local product on the island. We do have art in all kinds of forms on the island. So over here to the left you do see a metal lady made by a local artist named Ayubi Keringdongo, and he makes a lot of art out of car bumpers and metal scraps. What you also do see with these houses, there is an eye in the reach of the houses, also except when you're looking to the left to the reddish building. People are very superstitious on the island, and the eye in the reach of the buildings had to keep the bad spirits out of the house. Are the first houses which started with a system collecting rainwaters leading into gutters into a big cistern, and the only houses on the island which also do have a basement. Coming up to the left, a yellow building, and in the small gate you're going to see the Jewish star. There are no longer living the Jewish people in this street. We still do have about 300 and they are spread all over the island. So over here to the left you can see the Jewish star, and also over here to the left in this gate you do see the Jewish star. Coming up to the right, also a yellow building that is really by coincidence. It used to be our civil registry. You could get married over there in the past. These days it is a refugee center for people who do have problems with drugs.